and savage, blue skies turning new. Controller in one, bag of chips in the other. Daily stream live worldwide, come discover. Pixelated journeys, every night a quest. Don't forget to subscribe, we the very best. From zero to hero, Bolivia rise. Live stream daily under global skies. Like and subscribe, join the hype train. Peaceful heroes made, we breaking the chain. Retro beats pumping, audience going wild. Stream snipers hating, but we're just vibing mild. Speed run records, smashed at dawn. Digital Nova, our lights forever on. Merch drop, chat explode like flood. Virtual crowd, feel the energy thud. Donation alerts, streamers heart race in the digital coliseum, taking center stage. From the shadows of the Andes, signal strong. Bits, subs, cheers where we all belong. Through lag glitches, setbacks, and code on this pixelated journey, warriors bold. Hero, Bolivia rise. Live stream daily under global skies. Like and subscribe, join the hype train. Pixel heroes made, we breaking the chain. From zero to hero, Bolivia rise. Live stream daily under global skies. Like and subscribe, join the hype train. Pixel heroes made, we breaking the chain. Retro beats pumping, audience going wild. Stream snipers hating, we're just vibing mild. Speed run records, smashed at dawn. Digital Nova, our lights forever on. Merch drop, chat explode like flood. Virtual crowd, feel the energy thud. Donation alerts, streamers heart race in the digital coliseum, taking center stage.
Hello, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the From Zero to Hero Bolivia channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're having a great week. It's finally Friday, everyone. It's finally the day previous to the weekend, and so let's just go ahead and enjoy it, playing a little bit more of Eternal Strands. Just FYI, guys, Steam just started the spring sale, so there are a lot of games that are on sale on Steam if you want to check them out. And I hate the fact that I was about to start the stream. It was great. My nose wasn't running at all.
Hello there.
Hello there, Helen. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How's everything going? Well, as I was saying, I was good, I was everything, but then suddenly I sneezed. And it's funny because when I sneeze, it goes immediately, like my nose goes from zero to hero, nosy, like very, very runny. So that's annoying. How are you, Helen? How's your Monster Hunter adventure going? Oh, A Way Out is on sale. Escape simulator. I'm just checking all the. Let me just switch in here so you can see the things with me. Look at all those sales. Okay, let's begin from top. Okay, let's see what we have interest. I always wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, but it never goes like down from 167 reales. That is freaking expensive. Silent Hill is on my list too, but it's 245 reales, and it's just a regular edition. Let's see what else we have interesting here. Oh, I definitely want to buy the Final Fantasy VII remakes at some point. Maybe when they finish all the parts, the 3 parts. HR 58 and 10 optional left. Nice. Are you planning to get to HR 999? Lego Herb. Nah, I don't like Lego games too much. Well, I'm planning to buy Red Dead Redemption on PC at some point to play it at 60 FPSs. Yes, that's what I was about to say, Jabunki. Yeah, you're right. You are late. What's up, buddy? Glad to have you here. We're checking the games on sale on Steam. Let's see what else we have around. Ooh. It looked like an anime. Could you imagine one day getting into the game yourself? Okay. So you take care of a character. Interesting. The Last of Us it's another game that I would like to play. And it's not expensive. But I already have like the game shared with from a friend. But the game just doesn't run well to stream it, so I will have to save it for later. Hello, Natalie. How are you?
Hello there.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you all here. We're checking the Steam sales. 69 Lisa Love. Can you? I guess you can imagine what's that, right? That, or what kind of game is that? I love the fact that the Steam had the courtesy to give me like this space, so I can like be here and do not cover the games. Pepper Grinder looks interesting if you like platform. I will check it 1 second. I want to play this game so bad. Split Fiction is one of the games that I want to play. Oh, yes. Definitely. Soul River 1 and 2. It's reasonably. Why Castlevania can't go down on price? This is the only one that the only like collection that is missing on my collection, if I might say double. What else? Mhm. I guess we're going to the. Okay, let's check the game that Shabanki said. First, let me check something really quick. Need to see the commandos. What? Wait, what? What is this? This is not commandos. Commandos. This other. Let's see this remaster. Okay, they are on sale. Oh, they are 50% off. I'm checking this because I have a friend that likes the game and she wanted to buy them. But it was like very expensive. Now it is acceptable, if you might say it. Let's add it to my wish list. I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep, but I can't. I'm babysitting my niece. And how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Oh, let's go with the shopping. It's pepper grind. Okay. Yeah, it's 50% off. It's 23 reales. That's about $5 if I'm not wrong. Okay, time to go and play. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Sitting on babies is important work. No, I'm doing the change on my head. It should be 750, but I was just making a very roundy thing, Shawinky. And we have a new cup, so we will never be not hydrated anymore. We unveiled it yesterday with Helen on stream. And I'm drinking sparkling water with lemon, so we're fighting the cold. I did unintentionally. I did a test. Yesterday I was about to watch a movie and I like filled my cup with sparkling water with a bit of lemon, and I ended up falling asleep. So I woke up this morning and to my good surprise, it was still sparkly and it was still a little bit cold. So I guess the cup is just good. Okay. That's just zero sugar Sprite. Okay, investigate a display. I'm used to press A. Hollow pyre rise in upper Ginevra. Does anyone have something to say? Nothing? Because they usually do.
I was really hoping we'd find my father among the statues, but it's time to expand the search. You were right, Lane.
I often am. Let's build a census of male Oberon in the Enclave within a limited time frame that makes sense for your birth. Knowing your father had to have been here when the veil went up narrows our search significantly.
Time to chase a paper trail. Between the two of us, we'll find your father.
Yes.
She wanted to find her father amongst the heroes. Tell her it's okay to be disappointed. Maybe she's worried she won't like what we find. Reassure her. Sometimes something seems off. Ask her if she's okay.
Hey, listen.
What is it?
Statue or no statue, I'm sure your dad was every bit the hero that your mom said he was.
Our archival work might not be the most glamorous way to chase down a lost relative, but it is effective.
You're right.
Let's go. What was the mission again? Upper Nevern in Hollow Pyre. Up Nevern. Yeah, I'm not going there with miasma. Let's just sleep a little bit. There we go. When you complain about this every time you stream, I mean, yes, but at the same time, he has all the right, like, to express. I talked with John about it, and he told me that they had the same feedback, so they are trying to see a way of working on it, but for a next game, of course.
I'll collect its key swatch. Guild members must have made good use of this one.
I don't remember the... this. Oh, okay, gotcha. So, oh, okay. Taking care of my little sister because kids because both my sister and her husband are working. Switch 2 is already being shipped out to stores now, so it's coming sooner than people think. Probably June at the latest. Could possibly even be May. That's really nice of you, Natalie. At least I'm consistent. Thank you. I just love kids. I love kids as well. I miss my nephew. Natalie, you can have mine. Can I like... Let's see if we can cheat our way. Question, Carlos. In dialogue, is there a hold to skip option, or is there only a next option? Sure, I would love to take care of your kids, Helen. Okay. I messed it up.
I wonder if it might document something similar to Era's plague. If Casmin really believes she's been cursed or afflicted, no wonder she's trying to keep it to herself.
Okay, that's one thing. I believe so, Shawanki, but at the same time, there are some dialogues that require input. Originating in a polytheistic belief common across the southern media in affliction known as Era's plague, the sufferer is haunted by twisted visions of death and pain until they repent for unjust acts they committed by living a life of strict scrupulosity. The belief is that the goddess of justice, Era, won't allow the sufferer inner peace until they've righted their past wrongs. Existing hand in hand with this very real affliction is an erroneous belief by some who claim that only children of one Ashar parent and one Casil parent can be afflicted. Their position is that a greater diversity of lineage creates more ancestral sins, for which one must repent. This baseless racist ideology is unfortunately prevalent across the media, likely stemming from a fear of an unknown and lack of understanding of the vicious ways in which our minds can seize on fears, real or imagined. However, the phenomenon of Era's plague is a real disease which have given serious research in the Enclave. Their hypothesis of the plague being a disorder of the mind rather than a supernatural affliction led them to more clearly define the disease symptoms. The sufferers experience a cycle of intrusive thoughts of their own violent, disturbing nature, resulting in all manners of compulsions to fix them, including hoarding, checking, ordering, and rearranging, and asking for reassurance repeatedly, amongst many others. Do you think that she had the Iris plague? Though it seemed to have at least some connection to one's familiar lineage, this condition's severity is often exacerbated by poor eating habits, limited physical activity, and lack of sleep. But research also suggests that its condition is unique to Khazar, but due to their irregular sleep schedule, they may experience it in greater severity. Ram, Obrum, Ashar, and Kasil are also documented as having experienced it. A patient's diary belonging to a Cassilian Dinevran paints a portrait of a man who suffered from this condition intensely. His intrusive visions began following the birth of his son. In his diary, he describes being plagued by images of him dropping his newborn son and killing him. His relationship with his wife began to suffer, and he became too afraid to hold the baby, and thus was unable to partake in his share of the parental duties. Finally, he sought help. As herbalist in Lower Dinevran was able to concord a sleeping balm that allowed him to finally sleep. This, in combination with a strict regimen of diet, athletics, and mental exercises, helped him to combat his intrusive visions. From progress notice including my dossier, it would seem that over time he was able to regain control over his life. Unfortunately, many sufferers of Iris plague do not have access to this form of rehabilitation across the media due to the stigma and misinformation related to the condition.
Exactly as I theorized. Iris plague is little more than a stigmatized condition with a perfectly rational explanation.
Which is?
A perfect storm of family traits and lifestyle choices, exaggerated by circumstance. Diet, athletics, and sleep all factor in.
Kasmin hasn't been sleeping much.
Might be worth presenting this research to her to see if the rest resonates.
Good idea.
Oria and I will join you when you're ready.
Kasmin, we need to talk.
Could it wait? I'm in the middle of touch counting the armory.
No, it can't.
We've been worried about you.
I'm fine. Seriously, don't worry about me.
No one has seen you sleep in days. You're clearly hiding 2 bands worth of supplies behind the caravan shutters. And half the time you're talking a league a minute about catastrophes that are never going to happen. We can't let you keep going like this.
No. Maybe I've been a little off lately, but I'm fine, seriously. I'm just trying to keep our Weaver band prepared in case... I just want us all to be safe.
We are safe.
Kaz, I've been doing research on a condition you might know as Iris plague.
I'm not possessed.
We know.
The Enclave studies on Iris plague concluded that it's not a religious affliction, but a disorder of the mind. The sufferer experiences a cycle of relentless, disturbing thoughts and all manner of compulsions to fix them, including hoarding. Though it may be passed on through families, this condition is often exacerbated by a lack of sleep.
Bryn found a diary belonging to a Cassil man in Denevron who suffered from this. I think you should read it. He describes the intrusive visions that began after the birth of his son. Horrible fears he would drop his baby that he was so ashamed of, he couldn't share them with anyone.
That's awful.
It reached a point where he couldn't hold his own child, until he sought help.
So, you're saying... if I have Iris plague, there's a cure?
We found evidence of a treatment, yes. We'd need to talk to someone at Cassidin's Hold to know more.
But we didn't want to speak to someone outside the Weaver Band on your behalf without talking to you first.
I don't know.
Give me 1 second, guys.
None of this is your fault. It's okay to get help. We all need it from time to time.
But no one else seems to need help. Everyone else is handling being here just fine, and I'm the only one having a breakdown.
Hey, it could be any one of us tomorrow. And I know for a fact that if this were happening to anyone else, you'd cut them some slack.
She's right. It's hard for all of us to see you suffering like this. We care about you, and we just want you to be okay.
Fine. You can talk to the Weavers in Cassidon's Hold. I can't promise. I'm still not sure about all of this.
We'll go one step at a time.
The story is good. Just the way of the story, how they present is just too much dialogue. But
Sure
the
you
story
don't
is good.
Run away, screaming.
What? Why?
Nothing. Never mind.
Come on. Seriously. What are you talking about?
It's just... That's generally the reaction that sufferers of Era's plague get across the Maida Basin. After all, Era only stalks the wicked for penance.
Are you religious yourself?
I don't really know anymore. My mother was deeply religious, so I was raised to believe in the southern gods. I always accepted them as real, but lately, I've begun to question.
How so?
I mean, if what you've discovered is true, and the visions I have aren't penance from the goddess of justice, I've been hanging on to a lot of self-contempt for nothing.
That is a heavy burden to carry out of faith.
Let me read chat. My apologies. Simply skip to the choice select. Not a bad idea. Whoever wrote this swallowed a thesaurus. I mean, like I said, the story's good. The only thing is like the way of presenting this story, that's all. I have 5 nephews and 2 nieces. They are more of a handful, but not for me.
Kaz, you do so much for other people. What could you possibly have to repent for?
I don't know. At all hours of the day, a voice is howling at me for never being good enough. Never hitting the mark. It's all I can hear. How am I supposed to ignore it?
Lane's research indicates that with treatment, you can though.
I think if you knew how awful I really am, and how much I deserve to be reminded of it, you wouldn't say that.
Kasmin, we know you, and we accept you as you are.
We'll see.
Have you ever told anyone else about these visions you're having?
Only one person. My mother.
I take it she wasn't very supportive?
I'll never forget how she looked at me. Like she was terrified. She told me to keep my impure visions to myself, and that if I behaved, eventually Era would leave me alone.
How old were you?
5. I had just started school, and I was struggling with being away from my parents to attend classes. Images of them murdered by bandits while I was away hounded me during the 6 hours I spent outside the home. I swallowed my fears, though, hoping, as my mother told me, that if I was good and went to school, the visions would stop.
Even if Era actually was out for you, I still wouldn't run. Anyone who cares about you knows you're not a threat.
I wish I felt as sure of that as you do.
In time, I'll be able to say, I told you so.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, can I upgrade my station already? Not yet. Aww. Spindle in the Cassidon hole.
Isla, I was wondering if you might be able to help my friend.
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
I was wondering if you've heard of an affliction known as Era's Plague.
A damaging misnomer, but yes.
It certainly seems like the Enclave had a better understanding of it than the rest of the Maida does. I believe our quartermaster is suffering from it. She's a Kashar like you.
What's up, BD?
Yes.
How you feeling? How you
The
living, bro?
condition isn't unique to Kashar, but it's believed we experience it in greater severity due to our unique sleep cycles. I've heard of Ram, Obrun, Ashar, and Kasil alike who've experienced it. The first line of treatment is sleep. Unfortunately, that's difficult for Kashar. Thankfully, a sleeping balm should go a long way to help her. But it's not enough on its own.
Okay. Shaboinki, as you're answering something else that I just realized, if you press like A, it skips like each of the dialogues. You can't like skip all the dialogues in one, but you can quickly skip the dialogues. That's one thing.
Is there a more accurate name for this affliction?
Chilling. Nice.
Unfortunately, no.
How is your
Research
Friday
done on
going? It's
disorders of the
finally
mind is
almost
limited, even here.
weekend.
And I suppose academics are hesitant to rename conditions until they've become better understood.
Changing the name would just confuse matters, especially after the surge.
Then again, using a name that implies an individual has been cursed by a goddess of justice doesn't exactly foster empathy for its sufferers.
If this won't cure Kasmin, what else will we need to do to help her?
It's what she needs to do for herself, sadly. There is no cure for Ira's plague, only treatment and management of the condition. Sleep will put her on the right track, but she needs to eat properly and actively fight the compulsions that stem from her visions.
She has a long road ahead of her.
She does. But she's not walking it alone. She's lucky to have friends like you.
Okay, I'm gonna show you because I usually read faster than what they talk. I'm gonna show you how the skip works.
Have you experienced?
Not personally, no. But when I was born, my mother sought out the sleeping balm. Great foresight.
Like that.
On her part.
You've never spoken of your mother before.
She died before I was even a year old.
How do I get hold of a sleeping balm?
Well, I can make one for you here if you bring me the ingredients. You'll need emerald lucin, a gemstone famed for its ability to radiate peace, and chill feather weave for its cooling properties. In addition to this, you'll need oil membrane for the formula, and of course, red cotton, because it filters the light so that the eyes find deeper rest.
I'll bring you those right away.
I think we already have them.
Here's everything you asked for.
I knew it.
Just a moment, and I'll prepare the balm. Here you go. And I've written down the recipe for Lane, in case you run out.
Thank you so much.
Have your quartermaster rub a little of the balm on her forehead, temples, and wrists before she goes to sleep. She'll be out in no time.
I hope she's willing to try this.
All you can do is be there. The rest is up to her.
You're right. I'd better get back to camp.
I hope your friend feels better soon.
The Axel mentioned you were asking about my dear friend, Matteo Agretius.
You were close?
Matteo was a great man. In the aftermath of the surge, he went back for families that couldn't evacuate to Nevron. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago. You were comparing mantles to see if there might be a family relation.
Aurea was hoping he might be her father, but it turns out he's not.
Unfortunate. What an impressive lineage she would have.
That's what I do because I read faster than they say. That's probably for the best. Look what I do with your documents, sir. Look what I do with your documents. I don't care. Let's go.
We all wanted to come together to support you, Casmin, however we can. Do you think you're ready to talk about what's going on?
I guess I have been feeling not so great lately. It's hard. I don't know how to tell you what's going on in my mind. Or if I even should.
We're not here to judge. We're here to listen.
You can tell us anything.
It started a while after we came through the veil. Not right away. You all know me. I'm a rock in a crisis. But the aftermath... It's hard for me to come down. Actually, I crashed to pieces in it. I should be stronger, but...
You are strong, Kaz. Falling apart sometimes doesn't change that.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it these days. After the Surgeborn escaped, I just started getting these... thoughts. Visions. So vivid, they feel like premonitions. Our campsite, being razed to the ground in the night. Scrambling to find our gear under attack. Each of us being killed, one by one. And this voice, howling in my ear that it will all be my fault. Unless I do everything in my power to prepare us for it. I know that sounds crazy. But these visions and that voice, it's been getting louder. It keeps me awake all hours of the night. By dawn, everyone else is asleep, even Dam. I'm alone and exhausted. Counting supplies over and over and over. Unable to stop.
That must be lonely.
It is. Opening up to you about this is physically painful. Even while we're talking, that voice keeps going. In the spaces between my words, in every pause, it howls at me for being pathetic and incompetent. How come I'm the only one drowning inside this place? No matter what happens, all of you are able to keep doing your jobs. I mean, I'm the only freak going off the deep end. How stupid is that?
Wow.
This is nothing to be ashamed of. I know that's easier said than done, but no one thinks less of you for any of this. You can't scare us away. We will be by your side through worse storms than this.
I don't know how you're all
June.
still standing by me. But the fact that you are
Definitely
must
June.
count for something.
For my birthday.
What if we cleaned out the caravan for you while you go rest? Bryn will sit with you until you fall asleep.
I don't know. I don't think I can sleep right now.
I have something that will help. A sleeping balm from the spindle.
Would you be open to trying it?
Maybe, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I go to sleep.
I won't let anything happen. I promise. Do you trust me?
I do. But I've made such a mess of the caravan. I can't let you guys be the ones to clean it up.
We've got this, Casmin. It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Go to sleep, Casmin. Oh, finally cinematic. Nice.
This isn't working.
Okay, that was
I
short.
should go help with the caravan.
Kaz, they're fine. You need to sleep.
But what if Aurea throws away the grains Dan likes for breakfast? Or the sapling uses to rebind their books? Or
She won't.
I can't just lie here. My skin is crawling. I feel like I might burst if I don't move.
How about we breathe together? Just try it with me.
Fine.
Go to sleep, Bryn. Go to sleep, Casmine. You both. Because I'm about to sleep. Okay.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm okay. I don't feel amazing. In fact, I feel pretty fragile, to be honest. But sleeping helped. Actually, everything you did helped. I don't want to... They're not. I know I've got a long road ahead of me, but... finally
God, I
seeing out
forgot
loud all the
about
madness in my mind. And not being shunned or rejected for it. It's like all these awful visions.
Sounds like you should keep sharing with us then. So we can have every opportunity to accept you as you are.
Yeah. Why did you do all that for me?
You mean a lot to me, Casmin.
I do?
Oh.
Yes, of course.
You mean a lot to me too.
I would do everything I just did and more for you, 1,000 times over.
I'm deserving of all that.
You are, Casmin.
Would you mind reminding me of that sometimes?
Every day, if you'd like. Something on your mind, Kaz? You look lost in thought.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's just strange to think that Arakim, the Axle, and the Spindle were all born inside the Veil. For years after the Surge, it probably felt like the world was ending in here, and yet people were still bringing children into it.
Don't you think the same could be said of outside the Enclave after the Surge?
Maybe. But there's something about being trapped inside this crisis bubble and still choosing to bring someone else into it with you. Doesn't it seem almost selfish? You know what? No, I wasn't there. I shouldn't judge the Hearthsiders.
Maybe it's comforting. No matter what, birth comes with the spring. I think if someone really wants to have kids, they just make it work, regardless of the circumstances.
I suppose. I just wonder if that's really what's best for a child.
I guess I've always been of the mindset that there's no perfect time to have kids. At some point, you just need to dive into it, if it's what you want.
Maybe. I'm not really one for diving.
Have you seen the new Ubisoft Deluxe Edition for AC Shadows items? No. I really don't check too much into it because I know that they will never present them or make them available for PC, so I just avoid getting myself excited for something that I will not get. Institute. Wow, look at that. Oh no.
Welcome to the Institute.
You get a bright red dragon lion mount. Assassin's Creed has gone so far off the deep end. I'm still on the fence. I never finished Odyssey or Mirage. The last game that I played was, or the one that I had to play, like if I went continuously, it was Assassin's Creed 3.
Every one of those constructs you've been beating on was conceived in these halls.
Imagine standing among those weavers in the Enclave's prime, fearlessly pushing the boundaries of enchanting.
Well, they broke everything too. Literally everything. So, they weren't that fantastic. This passage must be the Enchanter's Way.
Wonder if I can jump. Whee! Yes, we can. No!
Hold on.
You had one job. Okay, let's use our... Oh, it's falling. I think this is not working, but let's...
That's
Yeah.
brace for it.
I have another alternative. Let's see if it works.
End of the lifeline, Bryn.
Oh, man. I try, but it just dismounts. I don't know how to make this thing explode. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. There we go. That worked. Ow. Or that works.
Marked only as expansion cap.
First hive's up ahead.
Do we have any useful notes on the hives from the previous Axel?
Don't bother trying to deal with them. Too scary.
I'm beginning to get an inkling of why they replaced him.
Okay, this damaged me. Where is my friend? He's gonna explode. Oh, okay, so they keep coming. Okay, gotcha. Okay, how do I destroy them? Is it receiving damage? I don't think so. You're too much. You're too much. What about if you stop being dicks and attack in group? Jesus Christ. Let me... Oh my god. I need to destroy this because they're not gonna stop spawning if I don't.
Oh, that was brutal. Wish I could be out there with you.
I get the feeling the Eye would love to send you out among the surgeballs with Grin.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd go in a heartbeat, but I've got dozens of scouts to coordinate. I wish that job on anyone else.
Okay, time to continue. Need to change back to... That's a nice purple, maybe you should use that one. What do you mean? You bitch. You are an annoying prick, did you know that? There we go. Oh my freaking god. Great job, buddy.
An arc of the wintertide. They use sheets of ice as armor. Just be aware they will reform it.
Let me see if I can deal with this from here. Oh, who's that prick? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Too much liquid. Urge to pee. back. I brought some apples to eat. I think I'm getting sick. Why? What do you have? Oh, they're invisible? What? Maybe with this? Oh yeah, it's definitely helping. Oh, I hate these ones that shoot. I hate them. There we go.
Absolutely. Khan Artemay will be thrilled. I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold so we can deliver the good news.
No, 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 no. Just no. I'm leaving. Bitches. Oh no, there's an enemy there. You know what they could have added on these powers? A healing power. Yep. So that way I don't depend like 100% from potions like I'm doing now. I'm like in a brink of the dead. Okay. Maybe a mobile crafting table though. Okay, that sounds good.
Bryn, you okay?
Yeah. Why?
No, really. Are you doing all right? You can tell me, you know. Being point isn't always easy.
Aurea, I'm fine. What's going on? Are you okay?
I had no idea that the point training was so hard on Casmin. Sure, she seems stressed, but leaders should know what's going on with their team. I failed her.
You can't save anyone, Aurea. You can only be there for them while they fight to save themselves. And thankfully, Casmin is one tough fighter.
She is. Still, you went above and beyond just being there for her.
She would do the same for anyone else here.
All the same, moving forward, I just want you to know you can talk to me. About anything. I'm here for you.
I know. Thank you.
I guess that actually it's on Cassidon's hold.
If you're interrupting my petition reading time, I hope you're bringing me some good news.
Nothing but. The way's clear for the scouts to start retrieving those supplies.
Anything to add, Arakim?
I'm shaken to my core by the revelation that one can achieve things without forms signed in triplicate.
Interesting. I won't argue with success, especially when it keeps our people going. Bryn, since you've proven yourself useful, I've considered the ways in which you can assist us further. We'll need Isla's help for this next step, though.
Oh, we're all on a first-name basis with her, are we?
I should hope so, yes.
As it turns
Ooh.
out, I'm actually in the middle of helping her with something. I'll come find you when she's free.
Good to know. Don't let her do anything dangerous, please.
It's actually quite dangerous. She's got a surprising thirst for excitement.
I never expected her to be such a rebel. Who knew?
Oh, I've never seen that side of her before. What are you helping her with?
We're doing some discreet research.
I'm going to assume that the eye hasn't been looped in on it then.
You'd be correct. And I'm sure he won't be?
That would be counterproductive. And I think she would be upset by that. Regardless, I will refrain from moving forward with my plans until she's free. Do let me know when you're done helping her. I recall there was something you wanted, yes? I suppose there's time to tackle it now.
I was hoping you could help me with an investigation. I'm looking for some missing scries.
Have you lost yours somehow?
No, but I have a lead on a shipment that went missing right around the surge. I was hoping you could ask around the Hearthsider homesteads to see if anyone was working the caravans when the veil went up.
Ah, and this is related to Arakim making a mess of our records, I assume.
Yes?
Very well. I will ask around as a favor
This is
to
too good.
you, Bryn.
It's not really hot tea. It's because I poured I don't know the name, dulce de leche into the apples, and now I'm eating the dulce de leche. Yeah, something like that. But not caramelized. It's just sweetened and a little bit more thick. Not, I don't know how to explain. Last tail secretions.
Something's been bothering me about
That's
the
the
Moongates.
thing, Shawinky.
You're going to ask how I got to your camp without connecting you to Cassidon's.
Yes. I've been reconnecting all the gates as I discover them.
We developed a way to move through the gates without a permanent connection. When Asylum activated, it severed every loom gate, cut off the Surgeborn, which gave us a huge edge. But the scouts needed to move around without opening paths for them. So, the High Enchanter did their thing.
Is that why the hold's still cut off from the other gates?
It took a lot to convince the Council to even allow a connection here.
Okay, 1 second, guys. I need to do something real quick. Okay, guys, a really quick pause. I need to do something. Okay, it's better if I just...
My team
This
has
is just
started
so
to
freaking
deploy
annoying
for a couple
sometimes.
here from the Institute. like a pebble starting a rock slide. Each team's able to clear more, recover more, and with that gear, we send more teams. Only downside is that the eyes got us on a priority hunt for some really esoteric resources. True to form, he won't tell us why. Just, you'll be informed of the purpose when the time is correct, Eric.
No, I like the way the condensed milk is. I don't like the brown one. And the can thing on the simmer, it's very dangerous. We had reports of cans exploding. And plus you know that the cans have like protections covers around the tin, so it usually melts down and it goes into your food, so that's not a good idea.
From what I've gathered, your teams were wearing their gear thin. Outfitting them seems more important.
It's bigger than that. There's infrastructure.
I know,
all around the hole.
I know. But I bought the condensed milk for a reason, and I ended up eating it for this. I'm more a big fan of condensed milk than sweetened condensed milk than dulce de leche.
We've got a fighting chance now.
Bros! Oh my god, so many things to talk.
Have I ever told you you're a genuinely impressive person?
Thanks.
No, never. What's that?
Oria told me the story about you joining the band. Sounds like your last one was awful, but you stuck with it.
In comparison, joining Oria's group was like that first nice day after a brutal winter.
That's probably more relatable if I grew up in a mountain pass, huh?
No feeling like it. Temperatures that would have felt awful in autumn feel like a summer's day. And there's this endless, soft, watery trickle of everything melting.
Sounds incredible. Think you'll go back?
I have to. My mum and I did not part on the best terms. And while we've made up in letters, I owe her the biggest hug. And I want my dad to see how far I've come. Don't think he expected me to take up the sword, but he's always been supportive.
Maybe I could tag along. I feel like I've been denied something being literally stuck in here.
Deal. I might have to take leave from the band to do it, and travel's always safer with two. And while it's not always better with two, I feel like you and I could have a great time on the road together.
We could get up to hijinks. Maybe even shenanigans.
Now we have to do it.
Okay, I have something really quick to do, guys. You will be with me, but I need to save the game and... Okay. Did I save it? Yes. There is something that real life requires my attention, so I will be doing that. No. Oh my god, this is just so freaking. The blonde one really pops out. My apologies if I make you wait, but this is just something that I really have to do. Nah, I'm at work. It's not like I have anything else to do. Okay, we're good to go. Hopefully. Let's go. Let's get back in the game. No, it's cheaper to buy ice cream here as well. I can buy 1 liter of ice cream for $25 Bolivianos. Running glass tail. There he is. Oh no.
I've got you.
It's just funny how you can survive huge monsters and you can't survive just these little bitches. Die, you son of a bitch. Annoying prick. Ow. Ow. He's almost down. There we go. You almost got me, buddy.
Something's been bothering me about the loom gates.
You're going to ask how I got to your camp without connecting.
Yes.
We developed a way to move when
Okay, that's repeated.
But the scouts needed to move around without opening.
Is that why the hold's still cut off from the other gates?
It took a lot to convince the council to even allow a connection here. My teams have started to deploy with the recovered gear from the Institute, like a pebble starting a rock slide. Each team's able to clear more, recover more, and with that gear, we send more teams. Only downside is that the Eyes got us on a priority hunt for some really esoteric resources. True to form, he won't tell us why. Just, you'll be informed of the purpose when the time is correct, Arik.
Why are we repeating this?
From what I've gathered, your teams were wearing their gear thin. Outfitting them seems more important.
It's bigger than that. There's infrastructure breaking down all around the hold. If the people can't eat, soon enough there won't be anything left to defend. Not that the Eye will care. He'll make sure he has a full plate to the end. Regardless, we'll do the best we can. And thanks to you, we've got a fighting chance now. Bryn, have I ever told you you're a genuinely...
Thanks.
Oria told me the story about... Sounds like your last one was awful.
In comparison, joining Ori...
That's probably more relatable if I grew up in a mountain.
No feeling like it. Temperatures that would have felt... And there's this endless, soft, watery trickle of everything melting.
Sounds incredible. Think you'll go back?
I have to. And I want my...
Maybe I could tag along. I feel...
Deal. And while it's not always better with two...
We could get up to hijinks. Maybe even shenanigans.
Now we have to do it.
Okay. That wasn't where we stopped.
Sev is repairing a loom gate again, is he? I know this design.
Wait, really?
Doesn't it look familiar? Just like that seal we used to repair the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Huh. I guess so. Though that one didn't need me to take out a glass tail. I was a little green for that when we first arrived.
We all knew you had what it takes. Sev certainly believed in you, and still does. Just like I'm choosing to believe in him.
Love it.
Hello, hello. We're fixing loom gates, are we?
What? Wait. Who told you?
You just did. But it was an educated guess from what you designed. Is this what the Eye has you working on?
You know I can't say. And honestly, I don't really know more than beyond the fact that there's a broken gate. I could do better work if I knew more, of course, but sometimes we have to fix things in the dark. Just the way of it.
My dad would tell you that's a great way to lose a hand.
You're just not seeing the whole picture. I'm sorry. I don't see it all either, but I've decided to trust that the head of the Enclave does.
I get it, big guy. Still, if he tells you more, just let us know if it's anything dangerous, okay?
I promise. You trusted me to tackle this task without enough details. I can do the same for the Eye. For now, at any rate. If things get dangerous, you'll be the first to know. Thanks again.
Good. Often when I disappear and then start talking again, it's because I had work stuff to do at work. No worries, man. I understand totally. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the bastion.
My moisturizing cream wouldn't happen to be by that porch.
They just don't want me to upgrade this Okay, what bastion is the yard. I know you do mostly voice acting, but have you ever tried out for a narrator job? I do narrating jobs.
The Bastion. Lane said to look for regiment records.
I did courses for audiobooks and everything. Let me show you something interesting. 1 second. This is listening only because it doesn't have video, but... And you will probably not understand too much, but...
Bienvenidos al carnaval paceño. Vivir el carnaval es más que una fiesta. Es celebrar nuestras tradiciones y nuestra identidad boliviana. Es sentir cómo la música, las danzas y los colores llenan las calles de alegría. Aquí, en el Giscanata, rendimos homenaje a lo nuestro, a lo que nos hace únicos. Cada paso de baile, cada ritmo, cada traje lleva consigo siglos de historia y cultura, trascendiendo fronteras y mostrando al mundo quiénes somos. Así como nuestra cerveza premiada, nuestro carnaval es símbolo de orgullo nacional. Hoy, Paceña te invita a vivir esta experiencia con el corazón abierto, con la pasión de nuestras raíces y con la alegría que solo nosotros sabemos compartir. Porque el carnaval paceño es tradición, identidad y fiesta. Nada mejor que lo nuestro. Estación 1, Pepino. El pepino es el alma del carnaval paceño. Su rol es abrir la fiesta con el desentierro del pepino. Un rito que marca el inicio de la celebración. Alegre, travieso y juguetón, representa la liberación, el desenfreno y la risa.
¡El carnaval ha comenzado! ¡Soy el pepino, el espíritu de la fiesta, el que despierta el carnaval paceño! Salgo a las calles para traer alegría, color y risas, porque el carnaval es para vivirlo con alegría. Hoy empieza la mejor fiesta del año, así que suelten las preocupaciones y disfruten, porque en el carnaval nada mejor que lo nuestro. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
Cringe. Okay. What else?
Estación Chutas. El Chuta representa a los comunarios del altiplano que llegaban a la ciudad para festejar el carnaval después de la cosecha. Su danza es festiva y colorida, simbolizando la fusión entre lo rural y lo urbano.
I get it. Never mind. Okay, I understand.
Army. Soy el Chuta y mi danza viene de hace siglos, cuando nuestros abuelos llegaban a La Paz desde las comunidades rurales para festejar el carnaval. Originalmente representaba a los comunarios que venían a la ciudad tras la cosecha, vestidos con trajes coloridos y máscaras que simbolizan la fusión entre lo rural y lo urbano. Hoy, mi baile es pura alegría y tradición. ¡Bailen conmigo! Porque nada mejor que nuestras danzas para celebrar.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so now I understand. It's not like it's a whole, like a single video or a single audio. It's It's like, it looks like it's an audio that they use to tour different places, and each one of the parts, it's like a part on the visit. Now I understand how they used it. Yeah, not a bus, something like that. It's overexcited Spanish puppy.
A detailed list of all scribes exported from the Enclave. Some marked pending.
Perfect for cross-referencing in our little hunt.
The audio still continues. It's about 7 minutes and we had 4 minutes to go, but I would just not put you through that. I did different voices as well. Do you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna be playing while we listen to it. There we go.
Estación 3, Cusillo. El Cusillo es un bufón sagrado en la cultura aymara. Más que un personaje cómico, representa la fertilidad, la conexión con la tierra y el equilibrio entre lo sagrado y lo terrenal.
Yo soy el Cusillo, el bufón andino. Desde tiempos ancestrales mi danza es símbolo de alegría y también de fertilidad. Mi nombre viene de la aymara y significa mono, porque mi papel es saltar, jugar y hacer reír. Pero también tengo un propósito más profundo. Soy el nexo entre lo sagrado y lo terrenal. En las comunidades indígenas, los cusillos aparecemos en rituales de siembra y cosecha, asegurando que la Pachamama nos brinde buenas cosechas. Hoy, en el carnaval, seguimos trayendo risas y prosperidad. ¡Nada mejor que lo nuestro!
Estación 4. Saya afroboliviana. La saya afroboliviana es una expresión cultural y musical de la comunidad afroboliviana en los Yungas de La Paz. Surgió como una forma de resistencia y expresión de identidad.
Bienvenidos al corazón del carnaval paseño. Soy representante de la saya afroboliviana, una danza que nace en los verdes Yungas de La Paz. Cada golpe del tambor y cada movimiento cuentan historias de resistencia y celebración. Hoy, Con orgullo, compartimos nuestra herencia con todos ustedes, porque en el carnaval, nada mejor que nuestra diversidad cultural, nada mejor que lo nuestro.
It's the first time I'm listening to it as well. And I'm cringing hard.
Estación 5, Yatiri. El Yatiri es un guía espiritual en la cosmovisión andina. En el carnaval, su papel es cerrar la festividad con la chaya del martes, un ritual de gratitud a la Pachamama.
Yo soy el Yatiri, guardián de nuestras tradiciones, y les anuncio que mañana llega la chaya, el momento de agradecer por todo lo bueno y pedir prosperidad para el futuro. La chaya no es solo una costumbre, es un acto sagrado. Con flores, dulces y otros elementos bendecimos nuestras casas, negocios y tierras para que la abundancia nunca falte. Así cerramos el carnaval, con gratitud y esperanza, porque más allá de la fiesta, nada mejor que nuestras tradiciones para mantener viva nuestra identidad. Nada mejor.
Oh, in combat, of course.
El carnaval es alegría, tradición y orgullo. Hoy, en el Giscanata, revivimos nuestras raíces y recordamos que cada danza, cada ritmo y cada historia nos hace únicos. Gracias por ser parte de esta experiencia y por celebrar lo mejor de nuestro carnaval con nosotros. Pero esto no termina aquí, aún queda mucho por disfrutar. Antes de seguir con la fiesta, los invitamos a pasar por nuestro espacio para fotografías, tomarse una buena foto y subirla a sus estados, tagueando a @paseña. Queremos ver cómo viven el carnaval. Y porque la fiesta se disfruta con todos los sentidos, no se vayan sin probar un delicioso anticucho. Nos vemos en la siguiente celebración, porque cuando se trata de carnaval, siempre hay más por vivir. Nada mejor que lo nuestro.
It's finally over. Oh, I forgot something. Really quick. It's been really a busy day today, guys. I apologize for this. A lot of things going on. A lot of things to deal with. I apologize for all the interruptions and the unusual stream. Oh, why reading? I think worse than having them narrating, it's reading. Magical export, the behest of Hurricane Heartsider and ally. I'm gonna read it faster. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! This is just okay. 1 second. Oh, okay. This is a good message. Okay.
I think we can call that as close as we're going to get. I agree. Good news, Arik. It's likely your caravan didn't leave.
You're sure?
Reasonably. We know which caravan was carrying a sealed case of 2 scries from the keep records.
There's no log of it departing, and the logs were quite consistent up to the surge.
And the Axel had several older drovers who told stories of caravans that lost control of their beasts in the panic. More than a few, sadly, pitched their entire caravan into the newly formed fissure in the lower city.
The runners would have recovered anything that important years ago were it still by the gate.
Suggesting the scries might have gone over the edge. Bryn, I hate to ask, but...
I can take a look. Absolutely.
Just be careful. The tangles get thick down there.
Do you have anything to say? No. Lower Dinavern. Flash freeze. Let's sleep to have a clear day. I know the feeling, right? Sometimes it's just... the day just gets overwhelming. You have to do a lot of things, like I was forgetting to do one thing right now. Good. Drought, no. Clear. There we go.
How can he be faster than me? No. Bro, you know what? You're freaking annoying. Bitch. Anything else for real? You're one of the big guys and you don't give me anything? It's a little bit disappointing.
Should be close to where the scry carrying caravan might have gone over the edge.
I'll have a look.
I hate those. Around the Enclave's export crate. Where is the... I'm not following. You mean this? I'm really not following with what I need to do here. It says clear the rubble, but from where? Oh, I finally see some. Okay, it's down there. Gotcha. But how do I get down there? Jesus Christ. Ow. Mm-hmm.
Good news, Eric.
I can see. That's quite possibly our lost scries.
Will you be able to retrieve it?
Now that we've identified it, I can't believe we actually did it. It's been a pleasure working with your band. If we could match the drive and efficiency you all show, this place would be fixed in months.
He's been a good ally. Let him know it's mutual beneficial. This kind of thing is why I'm a point. Share that with him. Glad to be taking the risk instead of his people. Let him know it's okay.
I know you've got folks newer at this than me, and they need time to spread their wings. I don't mind pitching in when it's for a good cause.
Entirely true, and entirely appreciated. I'll get the runners on hauling that crate up, and let you know when I know more. You don't mind me hanging out here, do you?
Not at all. Why do you ask?
Cool. Kasmin just seemed a little put off. I heard her saying something about me stalking Bryn the first time I came here.
I think her exact words were lurking, not...
She'll warm up to you in time. She always does.
Teams are already working on the recovery of that chest you found.
Think we'll get lucky and it'll be the scries?
I'm allowing myself a glimmer of hope. All the research we did says it's possible.
Thank goodness. Okay, we have a new design. Let's build it.
Form and function.
I've been reading over those caravan logs you brought in when helping Arik.
A little light reading before bed?
They do help me sleep. You know how important that is. The Enclave had 3 secrets to their trade success. These logs are good insight into how they leveraged that.
She seems keen to tell me. Ask her to lay it out for me.
And you would very much like to tell me about how they did it, right?
Yes, I do want to tell someone. So brace yourself. So, the 3 keys to their success, right? The first was no wars. The Enclave never fought. Instead, they made it clear with loom gates and the arcs that messing with them was tactically doomed.
So they could trade with everyone, even 2 nations at war with one another.
That was their second key. Unique products. The Enclave was the only place producing their enchantments. Try to declare a trade sanction against them for trading with your foe, and suddenly your foe has an edge you just lost.
That's a deft bit of maneuvering.
Their third key was having access to land and sea trade routes. Renland and Taza both relied on Enclave trade by land. Either one attempting to cut off caravans would provoke a response from the other. And the Enclave's north was unassailable by sea. That's why they built Cassidon's Hold.
Sharing trade knowledge is your happy place, isn't it, Kaz?
Oh yes. And do you know there's another place that's got 2 of these 3 advantages?
Where?
Your home. Calmhaven.
We don't have access to sea trade. And I wouldn't say we're at peace either. But you're thinking of our steel.
Best in the Maida. And you're the only people who know how to make it. Not only that, but while the Empire would love to put you back under their heel, they can't, can they?
No. Because we've started trading with other nations like Renland who wouldn't want to lose access.
That's peace.
So all we need is a port and we could be Enclave the Second?
Pretty much. I'm sure your leaders...
The Adelrad.
Right. Are aware of that. Probably the Empire too. Just fascinating how history repeats.
If we ever get out of here, I'll talk to my mother about this. Show her life on the roads helped me learn some things.
We'll get out. And when we do, you can say a big hello from us all.
Do we have like a hardcore Tamarkine and opportunist? Opportunist? I don't have the opportunist arms. Neither do. Okay. Clintwood Hollow. Drought. I don't want drought. I want clear. Flash freeze, no thank you. Miasma, no thank you. Clear. There we go. Good.
Census records. The pivotal piece of the puzzle, as Lane would say. Others might call them dumb.
Looks like it's outside. It's upper there, I guess. Are you sure you want to fight with me, buddy? Nowadays, I eat dragons like you for breakfast. Just saying. Are you sure you want to deal with me? Are you sure you want to annoy me? Okay, that sounds like a yes, but I will not fall into your provocations. You know why? Because I'm a better person. And I don't kill animals unless I need to do it, so you're safe for now.
Father is among them. My old point, Aaron, used to boast he could sell an Oberon their malted feathers. Ugh.
Okay, let's go to the officer's gate in the bastion. trot. Why is everyone so quiet? I think everyone's falling for the dialogue syndrome.
Sebastian. Lane said to look for regiment records.
Just been a crappy day. Oh, I am so sorry to read that. They talk enough for us.
These are the regiment records Lane asked for. My father told me stories about how instrumental the Oberon were in the wars for Carnhaven's independence. They would glide behind enemy lines and strike with precision.
In addition to this, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Mr. Gene Hammer came to wake up everyone. What is up, Gene? And he comes strong with that $5 super chat. Yeah. Let's go, Zero lurking from sick bay. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for that, brother. How are you feeling, man? I think everyone is like in a sick moment. I'm as well, kind of recovering from a heavy flu, and I'm still with the runny nose and the throat a little bit annoying. But how are you, man? Hope you're recovering. June. So, been rough on a sleep was such as life sometimes, getting better. I am so glad that you're getting better, man. You just take your time, take your medicines, rest, and take a time for you to heal. We will be here. We are your community. We are family, and we will be here waiting for you. So just take your time, man. Doesn't matter how much time it takes. Just be well. That's the important part there. Have you thought about giving a chance to this game?
What have you got for us, Lane?
I've narrowed it down to 3 likely candidates. A Hallowpire priest, a farmer, and the last military commander prior to the evacuation to Cassidon's Hold.
A military commander sounds promising. How do we narrow down which of those 3 is my father?
That's where we step away from the books and do some investigating. Bryn?
I'll check the garrison, the market, and the Hallowpire Rise for any traces of these Oberon.
Woke up with the clogged nose that is running at the same time. That is the worst of them all. When you have like the clogged nose, you kind of like realize how lucky you are when you're breathing normally. Jean came just to wake up everyone. So far the game is good, Jean, just in case you want to play it. But I think the only downside that we have is that it depends on what do you like, honestly. It has a lot of dialogue and it has like a lot of text to read, but it's like delivered like in a long way. So it depends if you like long stories to read and to listen, this is your game. But the game itself, when you're like in action, it's good. In case I believed you wanted to play it at some point. But the good part is that it's a very chill game. It doesn't require like very heavy concentration or anything. So if you want a chill game, or if you want maybe a game to play while you're resting, while you're sick, this is a good game too. Okay, Upper Denevron. By the way, Jean, I have a quick question. Do you know, maybe if you're still there, of course, if you're resting, it's okay, you don't need to answer. Do you have a way, or do you know a way that I can, for example, link the super chats that we receive with the donations bar that it's up here? Because the donation bar, it's connected to the Streamlabs donations, but it doesn't reflect the donations that comes from YouTube super chats. So I wonder if there is a way to do that. Expedition 32 was another interesting game that is coming out soon. Oh, do you mind giving me a hand at some point when you're better about that, Jean? I'm not in a rush, but just when you're better.
Blaine believes that a priest would have been Heroi's father. I'd better look around. Found a diary belonging to the priest.
Anything of note written inside?
From a quick skim, it details his vow to pledge himself to the first flame. And only the first flame.
Ah, I see.
So that's not the one.
Elsewhere.
Let's go to the lower dinner room. Miasma, Garrison, and Bastion. Bastion is clear. Let's go to Bastion. But it is linked, Shaboinki. That's the weird part. Goodbye, buddy. I was too harsh with him. Oh. Oh, going upstairs. Okay, gotcha.
These are the commander's quarters. I should look for anything that might point to him being Gloria's father.
Find something.
Looks like love letters between the commander and many women who are not your mother, dating back pre-surge. Don't worry, I'll give you.
There we go. Okay, do we have anything special around here? Nothing really, apparently. Okay. Time to go to the market. If you get the chance, I think you would dig about. There's a super chat goal widget. Yes, that's the thing. That's a separate widget that I would have to put like aside from the bar. What I wanted is like condense both of them in one. It's miasma. Avowed. Let me look at avowed. It's a first-person fantasy RPG set in the world of where you choose a scout path through the war, intrigue, and ancient mysteries. Navigate a land in turmoil, forge powerful alliances that rivalries. Looks interesting. Too interesting in the fact that I'm not sure if my potato computer will be able to run it. I will put it on my wish list, but it looks interesting. 400. Okay. The price is interesting too. It's Obsidian's new RPG. Was a ton of fun. First and third. Oh, you can do first and third person? That's interesting. Like it condenses Skyrim. I wonder what's gonna be like the next Elder Scrolls games gonna be. It has to be more than perfect because it has a lot to live up. It's pretty much like a GTA 6 situation with the new Elder Scrolls. Okay, it's clear finally. If you're running in 720, you should get 30 FPS at least. What game are we talking about, Chaboinki? I'm doing parkour in the roofs. Not even dealing with monsters or anything. Not now, buddy.
This was where the farmer Lane mentioned was selling his crops. I should look around.
There it is. Oh, in combat, are you freaking serious? Okay, fine. You want it? You will have it. That will go with all my fury.
A pair of silver glasses with an intricate cloth connecting them. Enchanted.
Bryn, please. Bring those back to camp.
Of course.
Okay. No. Oh my god, that was so close! Oh my god. Resting up here, you got your tubbed up. Okay, Jin. Just take your time to rest and be well, buddy.
Have you taken a closer look at the glasses I found in the farmer's stand?
I can hardly believe it. My mother's craft work is unmistakable. Enchanted to adjust with degrading vision.
So we found your father. Lane's notes mentioned his name was Eugenius Osphine.
I guess so.
I thought you'd be happy.
No, I am.
Aurea, what's really going on? Be honest.
I thought I came from a long line of weavers. Now... Never mind.
Aurea.
I need to be alone right now.
Okay.
Hey. I just wanted to say, I'm here for you when...
When I'm ready, I know. I'm still not ready to talk, but thank you.
No upgrade yet. Upper dinner room. It's clear. That's good. Can I, like... Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, I already see the symbol.
old nemesis. Paperwork. Mom would be so proud.
I can't reach that. Oh, I see where I can reach that. I guess, I hope. Nope. Oh. I see where. That was a bad choice. No. Take a rest. Now let's go. ¿Qué clase de Spider of Persia es esta? Spider of Persia, that was freaking amazing. Este juego se llama Eternal Strands, querido Cleaver, y es un juego que un amigo mío es uno de los desarrolladores. Y es súper bueno, la verdad. Bienvenido, ¿cómo va? ¿Qué novedades que me cuentas? Bien ahí, bien ahí.
Registries. Ah! How are things, Lane?
Sev isn't here for the moment. You're clear.
I'll be quick. The symbol is registered to imports brought in by the Norian Order. Also, I have the location of a worksite in the Institute.
To check it out then. If they were working in the secret areas of the Enclave, they must have had political pull and trust.
Okay, in the Institute. Aquí viéndote mientras laburandín, belleza. Okay, Arc of the Winter. Okay, we're gonna do two things in here, in the Institute. But there is miasma. I don't want miasma. Miasma is dangerous. I want clear day. Oye, ¿viste el modem que te mandé? ¿Qué te pareció? ¿Te diste cuenta el motivo por el cual te lo mandé?
the Ramanos Canal. Named, of course, for Arden's right-hand woman, Diane Ramanos.
Insulated letter. I see something without even realize it. Interesting. Oh, come on. Oh, you bitch. You... Good.
The western circuit of music, easy to get lost in the Institute's intricate walls.
sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like. The seal on this paperwork looks exactly like the water wheel symbol Seb and the eye both wear. Definitely the right place. Some kind of liquid flow control valves. Complicated.
Ouch. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god. What? How did... Oh my freaking god.
Tarzan mercantile markings on this crate. Sev's from Tarzan.
Do we have anything interesting at least? Some potions? Listen, buddy, this is really not the moment. But if you want to really die, that's totally on you. Okay. That weapon is just too powerful. No, no pasa nada, tranquilo. Se entiende, se entiende. Pero como te preguntaba, Ah, no te diste cuenta entonces lo que yo te decía. Es el que te mandé. Tiene directamente un espacio para colocar directamente la fibra óptica. O sea, se podría técnicamente reemplazarlo el modem original de Entel. Ow! No! Annoying prick. No! Hold on my ass. I have to do all over again and I hate that. Ah, that's freaking annoying. I jumped. Oh my god. Do you mind leaving me the freaking fuck alone? Going along, I didn't even realize we already went past the time of closing. I guess just having fun. ¿Por qué no sirve? No! Why? I dodged the freaking grabbing. That is just so fucking annoying. I just dodged again.
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
If you have potion, why the fuck you don't use the freaking potions? Fuck.
I keep like tapping non-stop the potion thing. And it just don't get it. It has to like wait until it's like a normal and standing and anything. Bro, it's just grabbing a thing and drinking whatever. Oh my god, lesser puny things. While moving, yes, but for example, if you've dropped from someplace, or if you are like in his hands, he doesn't get it. You have to be like doing absolutely nothing. You can take it like running, but you have to like keep tapping the button non-stop until she finally gets it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm hitting both things at the same time. Don't drop. Good. See? Oh my fucking god. That's so annoying. See, she doesn't. Ah, why the fuck did you jump?
he goes to the back as well. Oh, it's in his hand. Good. Just turn around, lady. It's right there. Oh my god, finally. Took forever. Where are the rest of the materials? You better give me good materials, good sir. Nothing for real? A little bit disappointed. Anyways. What's this? Winter's Gauntlet. Show the weaver's body with an icy suit of protective armor. Ooh, that's interesting. Highly resistant to dangerous temperatures and volatile enough to explode in a cloud of razor-sharp ice shards. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, I'm just reading this very quickly. If you want to read it, I apologize. You can was the stream. It's just too much, guys. I know, and I apologize for this.
So, Norians.
I've been digging. The Tarzan trading company that shipped the crates you found was the lead I needed. The Norians were experts in water storage and conveyance, and active before the surge, but disappeared shortly thereafter. Or rather, they wanted to disappear and subsumed their identities into a series of careful fronts, cover names, and the like. Thankfully, the trade record you found led to a whole web of associations, many of whom have had dealings with my family.
So many options. Oh.
What did you find out about the Norians before the surge?
They seemed a somewhat innocuous guild of specialists, traded under different names even then, making them a bit hard to track. But as far as I could tell, they mostly dealt in water.
Dealt, meaning what in this context?
Aqueducts, reservoirs, wells, you name it. If it stored, gathered, extracted, or moved water, they were involved.
That explains the complicated valve I found underground.
Absolutely. They had specialized knowledge, which I assume is why the Enclave contracted them. Gas, such as raw magic, is a fluid after all.
How is the Norian order related to
Bueno, de todas
Tarzan?
maneras, el otro modem ya está comprado ya.
Numerous desert kingdoms. Before the surge, Tarza had grown reliant on the same weather control enchantments that were used in Judea. After the surge, both nations suffered greatly. Tarza, in particular, was struck with savage droughts.
Meaning folks, like the Norians, who specialize in water, had essential skills and knowledge.
I expect they were critical in keeping Tarza's many cities alive at all, a position that would afford them considerable influence.
Do you have any idea why they decided to hide?
Purely conjecture, but let's look at the evidence. We know from Sev's ring that the Norians are still around today.
It could be a trinket, or hand-me-down. But you're right that his behavior with the eye suggests they're associated.
Exactly. Now consider the Order's secretive nature. Combined, I would speculate that the Norians used the surge as leverage to become a power behind the thrones. Take a nation that used magic to keep the water flowing, face it with disaster and drought. What kind of deals might a group of desperate rulers be willing to make, do you think?
But monarchs wouldn't want anything that undercuts their authority or power to slip out to the populace.
As I said, pure conjecture, but if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck...
At least Phoenix Rising is 90% off. What's that Phoenix Rising? I don't remember what you said. Yeah, it is 80. It's 85% off. I mean, if you want, like, for example, the season pass things, you would need to have the other one, and it's $41.99. It's about $10.
How did you get logs of your own family's accounts, anyway?
I stole them.
Really?
Oh, yes. Detailed transactions from private ledgers. No one quite sure if you made copies or where they're hidden if you did. Better than bodyguards when it comes to ensuring one's safety. I did not leave my family under the best auspicious.
Knowing what we know now, what do we do about Sev?
I believe we can say for sure that he and the Eye are somehow related through this Norian organization. From Sev's visits to the Hold, I imagine they're working together on something, but I'm not sure exactly what else to do with that information.
I gave Sev some help collecting materials. He's definitely working on some kind of project. He asked me to trust him. Maybe it's time to ask for that favor in return.
A good idea. Speak to Sola first, though. I've updated her, and she might have some ideas on how best to confront him.
Thanks for your help, Lane.
It's no trouble at all. This is what I do, and I rather enjoy it.
Okay. There we go. I was right. Craft. Wait.
Form and function. Nice to work on something a little lighter every once in a while.
No, lo que voy a hacer va a ser poner un mega para, digamos, para invitados y compañía con el mismo nombre del internet que tengo ahorita. Y el resto para fijo.
Sev. What are we going to do with you?
You know him better than me. Can we trust him?
I hope so. But it's pretty obvious Sev is being pressured by the Eye due to their Norian connection. And I do not trust him. Anyway, what did you learn from helping Sev?
He's either constructing or repairing something that requires exotic materials.
As I said, it reminded me of how he fixed the gate in the Hollow. I would wager the Eye heard about our exploits.
Could be.
He's a clever one, our Ram. There's really only one thing for it.
Direct confrontation.
We're going to let him know we care. Then we're going to let him sit with it. Wait for me in the hold. We'll talk to him there. Away from the others. so he doesn't feel like we're ganging up on him.
One second. Mi mamá ya fue a recogerlo, pero bueno, la devolvieron porque necesitaba una autorización escrita mía, digamos. Entonces, lo que va a hacer volver con esa autorización y ya lo va a recoger y ni bien lo recoja, yo te mando foto. Okay, guys, time to just finish now. And let's go to rate someone. Okay, we have live lighting Ferrum, so we're gonna go. You just arrived now, Marissa? Welcome to the stream. Hello there.
Hello there.
Yep. Oops. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Let me just do the calling. To all the people lurking in the shadows, please report in the chat for a raid. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go and raid Lighting Farron. Let me just get the link here. As soon as my screen decides to open up again, well, I got the hashtag. Thank you. There is the link. Marissa already posted the hashtag. And let's go ahead and switch to this. And there we go. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching us today. I hope you had as much fun watching the stream as I had playing for you guys. Thank you, as always, to all the people who joined in the chat. Thank you, Marissa, for joining in the end, but you know that your presence is always valuable. And thank you, Shaboinki. Thank you, Helen. Thank you to all the people who joined. Muchísimas gracias, señor Cleaver, por haberse aparecido también. And I think this is it for today. I will see if I do an afternoon stream as well. But if not, we're going to be going with the night stream only. But for now, this is it for now. This was From Zero to Hero Bolivia. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!
Kingpin, streaming scene dominator, Bolivia hero, ain't no impersonator. Pixels, pulse, beat, blaze, cosmic generator. Live stream daily, gaming, Terminator. Fire up the rig, fingers dance like Mavericks. Fans flood the chat, the electric fanatics. One life, hero's journey, never anticlimactic. Community love, vibe so galactic. Zero to hero, smash that like. Subscribe, virtual victories, feel that Bolivian vibe. Epic chat found, making dreams thrive. From the zero we rise, feel alive. Low for glitches, energy ain't never low. Futuristic quests on a pixelated flow. Epic raids, epic saves, it's a digital show. From zero to hero, watch the growth glow. Cross the cyberline, megabyte warrior. Enemies fall, starters now superior. Chat drops hearts, loyalty gallant and pure. Hero Bolivia, that clickbait's cure. Daily grind, control a symphony. Fans tune in, it's a ritual epiphany. Memes fly, strings light, it's infinity. Bolivian legend in this digital vicinity.